Factorizing this time then, p squared plus 7p. So the common factor this time to each term is again p, and inside the bracket, well, p times what gives me p squared? Well, it's another p plus 7. So to get 7p, it's a 7 that we need. So we have p upon p plus 7. Part B, the nth term of a sequence is n squared minus 3. Which term of the sequence will equal 78? Okay, so some of you may be able to figure this in your head, but others may prefer to work it out. So we have n squared minus 3 being equal to 78. Okay, so when we work that out, we get 78. So what is the value of n that we want? Well, if n squared minus 3 is 78, well, that means that n squared, it must be 81. Okay, n then is equal to the square root of 81, so your answer is 9. Another expand and simplify question. Okay, so again, remember the acronym FOIL. Okay, so this time again, slightly more difficult. We got 3x times 2x, so that gives me 6x squared. The outside term, so I've got 3x times 1, so that's plus 3x. The inside terms, minus 2 times 2x, so minus 4x. And then the last terms, minus 2 times plus 1, so that's minus 2. Okay, simplifying all of that, 6x squared plus 3x minus 4x, so that gives me minus x minus 2. So your answer is 6x squared minus x minus 2. Question 33, simplify. So we have terms involving w and then z terms. So I've got 3w and 6w, so that gives me 9w. I've then got 7z minus z, so that's plus 6z. Solve the equation. So we first of all have to expand the brackets. So 4 times 2y gives me 8y. Then minus 28 is equal to 12. So 4 times minus 7 gives you minus 28. 8y then is equal to 12 plus 28. So that's 40. So y then is equal to 40 divided by 8. So y is equal to 5. Some more factorizing questions this time. So factorize 9p plus 12. This time the common factor that we can take out is a 3. So it's 3 upon 3p. To get 12, then 3 times 4 gives you 12. Q squared minus q, so the common factor that I can take out this time is a q. Q times q gives you q squared, and q times minus 1 gives you minus q. So q upon q minus 1. Part B is to expand the bracket, so we have x times x squared, so that gives me x cubed, and x times x gives me plus x squared. Second last page, we have now there's no indication of what you should do, so that's a mistake in the paper. But the question here is to solve or find y. So we've got to expand the bracket first of all. So 2 times 3y gives me 6y minus 2 equals 7. 6y equals 7 plus 2 is 9. So this is one of those difficult ones that I spoke about earlier in the test where it doesn't work out exactly. So y is equal to, and it's 9 divided by 6. Okay. No indication that you must give your answer in its simplest form, so that is fine. But well, I will take the step and simplify. I'll divide by 3, so that equals 3 over 2. That's the answer. Now again, these questions are quite small here, but we have 9p plus 12. So we already looked at this question earlier. The only one that has to be done is part C here. So the expand and simplify question. So again, remember we follow the acronym FOIL. So the first gives us d squared. The outside multiplication, d times minus 5, so minus 5d. The inside multiplication gives us plus 3d. And then the two last terms, plus 3 multiplied by minus 5 is minus 15. So the answer, once we simplify, d squared minus 5d plus 3 gives me minus 2d minus 15. Last page then. First of all, we have a factorizing question. So x squared minus 25x. Well, the common factor that we can take out is x. Upon inside the bracket, we have an x minus 25. Part B then is a simultaneous equations question. It's a rather difficult one because we can't immediately make any elimination. Okay, so to make life a little easier in my explanations, I'm going to label this equation 1. I'm going to call this equation 2. Okay, so we're going to aim to eliminate the x terms. Okay, so we've got a 2x and a 3x at the minute, so I'm going to change equation 1 and equation 2 so that they both have 6x as a term. So equation 1 now, I'm going to take it, so I'm going to do equation 1, I'm going to multiply it. To get it to be 6x, I've got to multiply it by 3. Okay, so that's going to give me 6x minus 9y equals 21. Then I'm going to take equation 2, I'm going to multiply it by 2, because 3x there times 2 will give me 6x. So I'll have 6x plus 10y, and that's going to equal 2. So now I can eliminate x by subtraction. Okay, so I can eliminate x by subtraction. The signs are the same. We've got a positive 6x and a positive 6x, so I eliminate them by subtracting. Okay, so 6x minus 6x, so they cancel each other. Minus 9y minus 10y, so I get minus 19y equals 21 minus 2 is 19, and that quite quickly we realize that y is equal to minus 1. Once I know that y is minus 1, I'm going to substitute that back into my first equation. So my first equation then, so I'm going to substitute that in there. So I'll get that 2x minus 3 times minus 1, so that's the y, is equal to 7. So 2x minus 3 and minus 1, so that's going to give me a plus 3 equals 7. So 2x is going to equal 7, take away 3 is 4. So then x, excuse me, I'll write it, x is going to be 2. Okay, so slightly longer question, more difficult one, but eventually we got our answer. So x is 2 and y is negative 1. Final question then, 2x squared plus 6x, factorize that. Well, we can take 2 and an x outside the brackets. So inside the brackets then, well, 2x times x gives me 2x squared, plus 3 gives me 6x, so that is your answer.